Jolly pop-ups. Good morning, everyone. It's Ros here, Ros Bounty Psychic Medium. And I'm here this morning for the usual Daily LENORMAND card. I've got the spread ready. So I'll move into the back camera so that I can show you the cards. Because I'm still here at Menangi. I just noticed how crooked my top is. A bit weird. This sort of stuff you're supposed to have done before you actually go live. Oopsie, I can do that when I've got the other back camera up. So if you just be patient, it is a long screen on this little phone to carry it down. Okay, hopefully that's got it and you've actually got the back. Yep. As you can see, it's a dullish day again. It looks like it could be rain, and there's that beautiful diosma. Here we've got the card spread now. That takes us into a reasonable transition, doesn't it? What we've got this morning, are you seeing a pattern happening here? There seems to be some repeats. I'm pretty sure we had that, at least the letter yesterday and the masks at some point. Good morning, Diane. And I've got to tilt the thing a bit too. Everything's looking good? Oh, good. Oh, you're looking good. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'm still, my hair's still a bit wet from the shower. I never use a hairdryer. Don't think they damage hair. That's just me. Here we've got, first position is the, oh, gee, my mind's just gone blank. Here we've got the work energy in this first position. Then in this second position, we've got the home energy. Up here in the third position, we've got the unexpected, and down here is the your role. And what we've got here in the center is the outcome. So hi to you too. Again, oh yes, there you go. I'm just seeing the little icons pop up and pressing them. I'm not going to keep moving my screen around, otherwise I lose myself and get dropped off completely. So what we're doing now I can see who's making comments a lot better. I actually had to hold that up a bit. Now you may see a little bit of a shadow because of the way that the light out there isn't all that good. I'm just going to see if I can move that away a bit, whether that works. I've had to put a up light so that it shines on the ceiling and gives me a bit more lightness in here, because without that overhead light on, it was getting pretty dark here with that outside. So as you can, there's the shadow of what the phone's creating with that reflection, reflected light from even over top. At least it's not glary. Anyway, I don't want to keep waffling on. Here is the letter. I have a funny feeling we might even have had that one in not this position yesterday, but somewhere else. Now I can't remember because I haven't got anything else turned on to check it. But in the work position, that can be legal things, or it can be, well, it's business communication. So it's something that's going to be important to do with the work scene. If you're self-employed, or whether you're working for someone else or doing freelance. Could even mean a little bit of writing in and of itself, more journalistic too. I'm just feeling that maybe I've got a blog coming on for work. Who knows? It is a guidance, remember, for my energy today, but I do, that's what I shuffle the cards with, that intention that this is around my day, but there's always going to be something relevant for everybody in these cards, because that's the other subliminal intention, if you understand that. That's just what came to me too. Here we go with the mask again. In this time it's in the home space. We have had that recently, so there's certain things I need to be doing today that I'm probably, it's sort of, there's nothing wrong with putting masks on. It's so long as that there is that time of walking through that, being yourself, the being you channel, traveling that road. And it probably is meaning, be wary of getting too lost in that. I'm feeling. So the masks do need to come off. And I know our habit as humans is to protect ourselves sometimes with masks, especially around family home and things like that at times, because we are emotional beings. We have feelings. We go through all of that crazy stuff, and it's part of our pathway and learning. So I feel that as part of that pathway too. What we're getting here, oh, more of that shadow there, definitely. In the unexpected, we've got the compass. So it's going to pop up to redirect at any point of time in the day where I need to have that, that focus realigned to finding what my next thing is to do, or that I'm getting off track and distracted, or because I know sorting through the things I do tend to get a little distracted and not quite on task. So that for me is probably where that's going to pop up and redirect, give me that direction, give me that focus. So here, come back here, because that's what a compass does. It aligns us. Well, a compass is the alignment magnetic north and south of the pole. So it's realigning us to our own energy as well. So, and then we've got the young man here in the your role. So it's, I'm just trying to feel into what that might mean for the day. I think really in the your role, it's being firm without being, I think sometimes the strength in young male children, even though this isn't as young as a child, it's that discovery of young adults, I suppose, and in the masculine energy, that is testing the boundaries a bit with how much they can do. I think it's feeling for me that I need to be aware of putting my that male energy, that male side of, we all do have the feminine, the male sort of energies within us. So it's just to find, just to make sure that that balance is there, and I keep being strong through the day in keeping that focus, instead of wandering off into sentimentality and all that sort of thing, because there's plenty of that still here to wander into. So I'm feeling with the way these cards are going, that's what it's doing, what it's saying, I mean. And for the well in the center, this is the card that we've had a few times now in the last week. It's been, pointing to the depth of what can be seen in the well as to the resources, and not digging deep, but certainly putting the bucket into deep waters so that it can bring up what's needed from the depths. It just feels like that to me. And when that happens, you just have, there's just the glory around you of what is that natural way of being, that because this is such a natural, gorgeous photo with that man-made item in the middle, because remember, wells of this nature are man-made. We place them there, we put it, but it's nature that actually fills them with the resource. It's nature that has the water, supplies that water in there. When it's actually a well, we supply the energy to use that resource. And I think using it wisely too, especially in these these days of increasing population in the world, etc., and needing to use our resources in a way that is beneficial for all people. So I'm going to bring myself back up, hopefully successfully, without losing my connection in here. And there I am. Go back there. And I'm hoping I haven't lost. I haven't. Good. So hopefully that was helpful for you for the day-to-day that you've got ahead. Now, it is always advice, guidance only. It's not something that is set in concrete when you use cards as part of your toolkit to help you gain some insight into your day. And I feel that my phone's wobbling. So do move forward into your day full of confidence. Take that yang, that male energy, that young, exuberant, young adult male from the look of that card in your role. Take that with you in your thinking mind, you know, that feeling mind. And then connect with your heart into everything that you're doing through the day. And hopefully that continues to give you the tools. It helps you know the tools you're needing to use and helps you forward to being the best person that you can be. And I hope to see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, a little more on time. I was a bit better this morning. I was up at the right time. And I just had a little bit of an issue with some technology here. One of the, what do you call that thing? The dongle wouldn't connect to start with. And mine has renewed into its new series of data for this coming month. So I was able to hook into my own dongle. So all good. We'll see you tomorrow at 8. And if you do need any further help in personal consultation, the buttons are in both pages, the Ros Bounty page and the Hypnosis Plus with Ros page. And there is the website, hypnosisplus.com.au. So we'll see you tomorrow. And that was one of the things I did wrong. I hadn't ended the broadcast. I slipped. That's what happens when the finger gets a bit, I don't know where it hits, but it takes me off and out of the broadcast. So I had to come in again to actually end the broadcast. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing with others, for those who you think are benefiting from these streams. And I'd love to see you tomorrow again. And for now.